This one's 5 ways to pesto eggs. Okay.
You
Show
suck
me.
at cooking, yeah, you totally suck.
I suck.
Making pesto eggs, also known as
confirm.
pegging, is both an art and a science.
Pegging?
Pesto eggs method number 1 is pesto fried eggs. This took off a few years ago, and the logic is, since there's oil in pesto, let's pretend it's butter. I'm gonna crack this egg right into the middle. We'll add in a little flavor glitter and some pesto pepper. Fun fact, when you cover eggs like this,
Hey, yo.
you're harnessing the exact same technology that used to power trains. Now cook these for around 88 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Pesto
always
was
cover.
originally meant as a cold sauce, but that's only because it was invented before heat was discovered. Oh, I went way too far with these because I
Wow,
got
those
distracted.
are covered. Oh, those look so good.
And Devin, can you reshoot these so they're not as overcooked and look better? Method number 2 is feta pesto fried eggs, also known as festo.
I love feta cheese. You guys like feta cheese? Wait, festo fried eggs. Festo.
Fried eggs. Let's go pesto in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's what a neutron star looks like. All right, yeah, we're getting Gucci. We're getting Gucci. They were making emergency snack purses out of feta for a while. A little bit of flavor glitter, some
Flavor
triple
glitter.
P.
What's
You're
in
wondering
it?
if this lid came with this pan? It did. You
Probably
wanna
salt
plate
and
that,
herbs.
Put that on your cutting
Salt,
board.
pepper, herbs.
Push the zucchini away.
Where's
Don't
the
worry
zucchini?
about that zucchini. That's nothing. This is looking really good. I'm just gonna assume it tastes amazing.
I've never seen a zucchini cut like that. I mean, yeah, wait, he peeled the skin. Actually, wait, have I ever cooked zucchini before? I've never cooked zucchini before. I should do that. But like, I don't take off the skin, you know what I mean? If I were to cook it, like I usually eat zucchini with the skin. Yeah, I should make a zucchini dish. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've cooked with zucchini.
Not zucchini, that's nothing. This is
I like
looking really
it.
good. I'm just gonna assume it tastes amazing. Yes, I did put mayo on the toast. This is French-Italian fusion. You're welcome. It's time to make pesto. And we're gonna make it the way Mark Pesto, the
Oh, he's making it from scratch? I just assumed he had the sauce on hand. Naked zucchini. Oh. Yeah, it looked kind of cursed, right? But then I was like, wait, I've never cooked zucchini before. Is that just what people normally do? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why it would look like that. Yeah, feta cheese is so delicious in salads.
inventor of pesto intended, with a mortar and pestle. I think this is the pestle. Fun fact, we're gonna start by getting our garlic in there. I'm throwing in quite
garlic.
a lot of garlic.
I
and
use
the
that
reason
today.
for this is these words have never come out of my mouth. This tastes too garlicky. I'm gonna put in a big pinch of coarse salt. And
No,
then
I've never had that
I'm just
either.
gonna start pounding it with the pounder, aka the pestle,
Yeah,
aka
pound
the
it.
pesto nestler, aka the make a messel. Since this
Give
is
it a good
raw, I'm gonna do
pounding.
the respectful thing and use a fork to degarlicize this instead of my finger. Once that starts looking like
That is a lot of garlic. I should get one of these. Yeah, I need one of these. Maybe I'll add it to my throne. I just realized I don't have like a grinder like this. I can't grind the garlic. I usually just like mince it. But I've never like mashed garlic like this before. I love garlic though. Do you guys like garlic? I've never had like a this is too garlicky moment either because I love garlic.
doesn't matter what it looks like. I'm gonna start adding in basil. So start with exactly that much.
Never
and
too
then we're gonna
much.
pulverize it into smithereens. By the way, if you have one of these and there's like a harness attached, just take the harness off first. Let's respectfully
Okay.
clean the smithereening stick. So I got my pine nuts here. I toasted them a bit. Do you want to see how? This might be a good time
Pine
to
nuts
add
are
some
so
pepper,
good
pepper,
too.
pepper. Let's get the cheese in there. Now I only grated a small chunk. Look how much this is. You got to keep in mind you're actually
Whoa.
putting in a lot of air. Just respectfully clean the goop grinder. Why don't we give this a bit of a tasting? That might
This
be.
is so dedicated because I would just buy pesto from like Trader Joe's or something. Cause you know how they like sell like the pre-made ones?
A little too much garlic. Isn't cheese the antidote to garlic? I'm pretty sure when people go to the hospital for garlic poisoning, the first thing they do is cover them with a Gruyere blanket. So let's put it in.
What? But yeah, now I know how to make it. Now I know how to make pesto from scratch.
And a disrespectful amount of olive oil. Disrespectful because I'm pouring it from a high altitude.
Lots of
and
olive
olives are
oil.
afraid of
I love
heights.
olive
We've
oil.
transitioned from grinding into wang jangling. Italians, please savagely roast me in the comments. Non-Italians who think they know more about making pesto than they do, please savagely roast me in the comments. Thank you. Damn it, that's pretty good. And finally, I'm just going to respectfully clean off the pesto. Okay, here's an idea. How about
I don't think
instead of
I'm-
cooking all the flavor
I
out
don't
of
think I'm even catching all the jokes he's making.
The basil, we just spread pesto on toast and add the egg. Who knew that not frying all the flavor out of the basil would taste great? Just an entire country. Okay, I'm excited about this one. This is a sort of an eggs
it was for
coquette,
toast.
which in this case we'll call it an eggs.
That was a lot of work for toast though. I think like what I would do if I were to make pesto from scratch is I'd make like a lot and then I'd just like store it in the fridge. Yeah. Not for one singular toast. Obviously, I'm sure like, that was just for video purposes. Yeah, he's so deadpan. Yeah. I honestly watch a lot of like cooking YouTubers that are deadpan. I don't know what it is, but like they just like that.
Pesto. My hands are washed.
Not
and I'm gonna
Babish.
start
Babish
by
is cool too, though.
respectfully butterfingering the dish. I'm kind of tempted to just leave the rest of the butter in there, and so I'm going to. Now I'm going to crack a couple of eggs in here. I'm going to add some cream, a couple tablespoons of Boursin cheese, and a pinch of flavor glitter, some pepper,
Flavor glitter.
big spoonful of pesto, and we'll see how that goes. We're experimenting.
Yeah, Babish is pretty
okay?
cool.
You know what they say?
too,
Don't
yeah.
shoot the experimessager. Now we've got some nearly boiling water to halfway up.
This is
the
so
dish inside the
interesting.
dish.
I've
Let's
never
put it
done
in the
this
oven.
before.
Okay, we're taking this out of the oven. Keep in mind it's dangerously hot.
I've never done this before. This is so interesting.
Don't go raw dogging this with your hands. Just make sure you have a firm grip because that's
Oh,
slippery. Let's
sorry. I found the guy. It's Future Canoe. Have you guys seen Future Canoe before? Yeah, that's the YouTuber I was thinking of. He is super deadpan. And the running joke is like he would follow a recipe and then like he would substitute so many ingredients that it wouldn't even turn out the same. Yeah, I recommend him. He's pretty interesting too. Those
firm
little
grip
dishes are
because
so
that's slippery.
cute. I don't have
Let's
any.
try.
I should get some.
This is the best
Ooh,
one yet. Just
that was a good
look at
crunch.
that. If you see this and don't think slam dunk, then you're obviously not a basketball player. When I first
don't think
heard of
slam
pesto
dunk.
eggs getting popular, I just assumed
I've seen one episode of Slam Dunk. That first episode.
they were made the way I invented them many years ago, scrambled into the eggs. Why do I have chopped garlic here? Don't worry about it. What I've learned is there's really something to this because by combining the pesto inside the eggs, you preserve a lot more of that basil flavor rather than frying it out of the pesto. Why do we have
Interesting.
olive oil? That's
You just mix it all together. The garlic flavor might weaken over time in the fridge. Oh, that's true. All the egg talk makes me want to cook an omelet for breakfast. You should! As long as those eggs aren't too hecking expensive, Yeah, the ramekins. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, I should get some. I don't know what
Keeping
to
up here.
use it
Don't
for,
worry
though.
about it. Gonna add in some
Creme
flavor
brulee.
glitter and some pepper. These are, by the way, the same green eggs that are in my book, but don't worry about it. You see, the green eggs were part of a bigger breakfast dish that I came up with. For better or
Ooh,
for
that
worse,
garlic looks
why
good.
am I boiling spaghetti right
Spaghetti!
now? Don't worry about it. You see,
Delicious.
what I figured was breakfast often has potatoes or toast or some other carb. So why not create a breakfast pasta by making
Okay, yeah. Pasta with pesto is really good, too.
olio, not to be
Spaghetti.
confused with its kid brother, ugly olio. And we're gonna do that by sauteing some garlic. I haven't made this in years and I haven't looked up the recipe, so I hope I'm doing this right. I mean, I've
garlic's
already
good.
burnt the garlic a little bit, so that's one problem we have.
That's
Now I'm
okay.
gonna put in some
Just more smoky
chilies,
flavor.
and we're just gonna cook that. Is this the right size pot? Probably not. Can we make it work? Yes, we can. Why? Because we believe in ourselves. You've probably heard of green eggs and ham. This is green eggs,
Oh!
and damn, these eggs are so good. Our cook
Wait, it actually is green eggs. So this is how you make green eggs. Without food coloring.
pasta that I drained is going into the pan. Wow, that's still way hotter than I expected.
Now that pasta
It's
looks good.
Only one of several
It's making me
problems
hungry.
going
Oh
on
my
right
gosh.
now. Here's another problem. These are cooking way too hot. I got distracted doing this all at the same time. But you know what? Actually, it's not that bad. Don't feel like you have to cook your eggs so they're the texture.
Not gonna lie, the looks aren't the best. The looks aren't the best when you just mix everything together, but I believe it tastes good. Yeah, pasta with pesto is amazing. Ever try mac and cheese with pesto? It's really good. I'm not much of a mac and cheese fan, actually. I know this is very controversial, but I've never enjoyed mac and cheese. I don't know why. I like cheese, but I think the problem is the mac and cheese I've had uses like American cheese, which I don't really like. Or like, well, no, it uses cheddar cheese too, but I don't know. Like, I just don't think I've had good mac and cheese. If I had maybe like fancy, I don't know, nice, I don't know, homemade mac and cheese, it might taste good. But I probably just like didn't have any good mac and cheese growing up, and it ruined it for me.
Of pablum, like some chefs do. Not going to name any names that rhyme with Florida and Bamsey. You can have eggs
Florida and
where your
Bamsey.
teeth actually have a function if you want. It's okay to chew food. I'm not out here trying to defend this. I'm just showing you what I did once
I
upon
believe
a
you'll
time,
plate it,
including today.
plated
Let's
well.
get some parm on there, also known as
Ooh.
Pam, depending on where you're from.
That looks so good.
Definitely lean in the too much Pam realm for me. So the eggs just go in there. All right, so
Okay,
let's just try
you
to-
know what? You know what? Now that he's plated it, yeah, it just looks like a topping. Accidentally overcooking your food because you were too busy trying to prep something else is so real. Yeah, I mean, cooking, like sometimes you just gotta multitask, and it's kind of hard to like, you know, pay attention to everything at the same time. Yeah, now it just looks like regular pesto sauce.
Eggs on their own. It's so good. To me, it's way better than the fried egg. And let's see.
Okay.
You like this?
I
So,
believe it. I
you
believe
know
it.
what? I'm going to stand behind it. All I'm going to say is, welcome to the cutting edge, guys. Can someone in Italy please make this? Or, you know, if you're Italian American, please make this and come back and tell me it's not good. It takes a lot of vulnerability to admit you came up with something so good so many years ago. Does this look delicious?
It looks
no.
good.
Does it taste
No,
delicious?
it looks good, I think.
Yes. Embrace the
I
contradiction.
think the cheese helps
Embrace
in the pasta.
breakfast pasta.
Anything pasta is good. Breakfast pasta. That was nice.